good than losing 5 minutes of fishing. I think, in my opinion, and you correct me if I'm wrong, that it plays in your favor to be amped up and ready to go. Take a break.
Right. Well, that 5 minutes that you take out to take a break to eat something is going to put you back 2 or 3 hours of more focus and more positive and being up and ready to go when you get that big bite. Because you could be out there throwing a topwater bait and all of a sudden you start working it slower because you're out of energy and the fish won't be eating it anymore. Or you're out there throwing a jig or you're drop shot and then you're not focused on what's going on down there and you miss the bite. You know, fish could take you into a treat. So being focused and being ready is a huge part, and eating helps you to do that. And definitely drinking a lot of water while you're out there so you don't get dehydrated.
That's all part of preparation, preparing for the Classic.
Definitely, being prepared.
Coming up, underwater humps and schooling bass.
Oh, get fast. Can I get a little help here? You know, that's what...
Many half-ton trailer hitches on the road look like this. Here's the one you want. That's the biggest toad in the puddle. Available on the all-new full-size Tundra. Learn more at Toyota.com.
Drop by Tracy Toyota and see their complete line of powerful Toyota trucks. Tracy Toyota, a community built by champions. This portion of the Thunder Valley Outdoors Future Pro Tour has been presented by Cocoon, Isolate Your Eyes, Minn Kota, Anytime, Anywhere, Rockstar, Fish Like a Rock Star, Gamakatsu, Gamakatsu USA, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, Humminbird, Simply Clearer, Better.
Well, you know, one thing, Vince, like I said, as I talk about is having, you know, the Navionics chip in your unit. You know, I mean, the most important thing for me is like I said, it makes you feel like a local on any spot. We're out here in the middle of the lake, and I just found a hump that went from 70 feet all the way up to 23 feet, and there's actually fish sitting on top of it. You know, most guys would be running at full throttle or trying to idle around. You spend a lot of time looking for this stuff, and you're not doing your fishing. You know, so now it's like you pull right up on these spots. You know where the fish are, you know where to start fishing at and stuff. And so, you know, actually, this is the best way. There's a bunch of fish down there. Let's give it a shot and see what we can do.
Let's drop down and see what we can get.
He's already got it. Oh, come off! God! Nope, I got him. He's just coming at me. Got it. There he is. Gotta take your time. Using that 5 pound, he's gonna, don't jump. Stay down.
What time are you using?
I'm using 5 pound Maxima, and you got to take your time with these fish because they will try to get it. I got it. Nice. Good little drop shot fish there. You know, keep on moving and figure out what the fish are doing. You know, one thing is when we're out there, we're fishing that top water, checking for fish that way, and they were biting. Well, it seemed to slow down, and you got to go search for them again. And what I did is, like I said, I'm telling you, you just go and start moving around until you find the spots. And, you know, I found a couple of humps with fish on them, but they just weren't biting. So what I had to do is definitely make a move and catch them just like that. So keep moving, trying different tactics. When you're out there pre-fishing, you will catch more fish. And the host catches a bass. Look at that. You got him? Yeah. Where's he got you? There you go.
Not that big, but hey, you will keep.
The bite got a little slow, and I'm bit again. There he is. Oh, that's a good one.
No?
Got it. No. Oh, there's a school of them with him. There's a school of them. There's 3 or 4 with him. Look out! See him? See him down there? See him? School right there with him. They're spitting up. They're spitting up shad. That's a spot. We've been catching blacks all morning in the spot.
That's why, yeah, it was a little bit more. All right.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like you said, you know, see, he's still down there. Reel your bait up to the top. See, he's still right down there. Gosh, see him? He's still out there. See him right there?
I'm trying to put my worm right through it. That's what we're right through the path.
I don't want to throw my fish right back down there in the school, but the guy's got to obey the coal limit deal. But if you only got, you know, yeah, you put him in the live well. If you ain't got a limit yet, you know, you put him in the live well or hold him, and because you never want to, you know, throw fish. Got him. I got that one too. Oh, what is it? Trout. Gosh. You know, when you get the bait schooled up, catch trout, catch bass. Can I get a little help here? You know, that's what team partners are for.
Oh, oh, that one will go on the barbecue.
Yeah. There you go. And so you want to throw the Huddleston that matches that, because that's what the bass, the big giant bass are eating. You know, that's how you catch the 8 to 10 pounders.
Well, look at that. One right behind each other. Nice spot, a nice trout.
You
Well,
know?
you guys are going to have some fun come Camanche Classic time.
Coming up,
Just a shade.
we'll hear Ish's closing thoughts on fishing to win the Future Pro Tour Classic.
You know, a lot of my friends like to go fishing, which, hey, it's cool. I just prefer fishing for gold, right? Right? Oh, this one's a fighter.
Thunder Valley Casino Resort's Masquerade Challenge is here through October 30th. Play with your club card and win up to $20,000 every drawing night or a new Dodge Challenger at Thunder Valley Casino Resort.
Oh, I'm a winner. I'm dancing. I'm not fishing. I hit a jackpot.
We can bring together the resources of this nation and the spirit of the American people.
Most vital to our present and to our future is this experience.
Is for men to learn to live together in peace and harmony.
Let's hear some final thoughts from Ish on fishing to win this year's Future Pro Tour Classic.
There's just that shade.
Well, at least we're here and we've got up those humps and we're back here in the mouth of a big river channel, big creek channel. And I'm noticing that you have put back on that same topwater lure that you got those big fish on this morning. Why are you doing that, and why would you do that in this situation?
Well, Vince, you know, at the championship, you're fishing to win. There is no, you know, just cashing a check or just trying to make some points and things like that. At the championship, you're fishing for, what, a $40,000 boat and a $40,000 truck? I mean, you're up there making sure that you're going to make sure you put yourself in position to win. And the way I started out with those big topwater fish this morning, I feel like, hey, well, I really only need 2 more fish in the boat. And instead of spending the time out there necessarily to going and fulfilling my limit, me personally, I'd be slinging the top water and the swim bait all day long, trying to catch 5 big ones to put myself in that top 5 position, or even just the top 10 position going into the Delta, because on the Delta, anybody can win at any time because there's so many giant fish out there that you can go out there and catch a big one and end up being in the top, you know, winning this thing. And even if you don't win, you finish in the top 10, what do? You get to draw for a truck? That's unheard of. So just making it to the top 10 alone gives you an opportunity, and let fate take its place from there. So that's one reason why I picked up the top water, because it's just, personally for me, it's what I would be fishing all day.
If you catch 2 more fish like the ones you caught this morning, you're going to go into the second day of the Delta looking pretty good.
Right.
Real good chance. I see your philosophy on that.
So
Good tips, guys.
So that's why, you know, and that's why I do that. And it's me fishing to win. It's not called swinging for the fences. It's called fishing to win. There's a big difference between swinging for the fences and fishing to win. Swinging for the fences would be to throw a swim bait all day long and not getting bit on it, waiting for a big bite or 2. But when you get 3 or 4 good bites in the morning on a topwater bait and you only need to finish 1 or 2 fish to fill out your limit, well, then you're still going to throw that topwater bait, because most likely you're still going to get 2 or 3 more bites during the course of the day to put you in that position to win.
Boy, we had a good time out there today on the water. We caught them on top water. We caught them on some underwater humps. We went up the river and did pretty good. I think you set these guys up for success. It's going to be a war in 2 weeks.
Oh, definitely. You know, catch them this morning on the repo, man. You know, those big fish, that's what I'd be throwing all day. But, you know, if they're struggling, they can go out on those hubs, fish a Berkeley Power Finesse worm, and they can catch some fish out there doing that, or maybe possibly just to fill their limit to give them confidence. I think they're going to do very well. You know, it's fishing to win is the whole key, and covering as much water as they possibly can, you know, when they're out there in practice, trying to figure out what those fish are doing and being prepared. You know, if I was fishing tomorrow, I'd throw that repo, man, all day, but if I wasn't catching them, I'd jump out on them humps and catch them deep.
Confidence. Fish to win is the key phrase that we're going to take away from this. 2 more weeks, we'll be right here for the Future Pro Tour Classic. The first day on Lake Camanche, the second day on the California Delta. It's going to be a war for the ages. We hope to see you all there at the weigh-in, and good fishing to everybody.
The Thunder Valley Outdoors Future Pro Tour has been presented by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Evinrude Outboards, see the new Evinrude E-Tech. Tracy Toyota, for our customer service is the difference. Navionics, the leader in electronic charts. And these fine sponsors.